mascot.
Thank you, that's adorable.
Thank you.
My name is Heaven Valentine. I'm 26 years old. I'm originally from the Mojave Desert here in California, so very warm there. I've been at Isu for about a year now, maybe a little bit longer. Right now, for the most part, I'm the person who takes the data we get from the customer, and I pretty much just play with it until it breaks. I look for the weak points and see where it could be stronger, or just find the complete flaws, like they have a drill going through a trace or something like that where they need to come back with a new design. I like that it's completely new. I've never worked in a company like this before. So everything I've had to learn, I've learned from the ground up, and it's actually been a lot of fun. Definitely computer skills. The mathematics background does help. Being able to communicate well with others, because if I find an issue, I need to explain what the issue is and how we could fix it. It'd be very hard to communicate how something if I couldn't communicate what the problem is. Mainly when I get to train someone to do something new, because as a new person that means I've learned enough to teach someone who has much more experience than me how to do something, which is a good feeling. I feel like I'm contributing more than I was before. I'd actually like to get a more roundabout view of the company and what other people do, because right now I do my one job, but I haven't seen how all the different parts connect. So I think that would be actually kind of fun, going to the different departments and seeing what they do, how they do it, and how it applies to my job. Probably when I first started and I was able to finish an analysis on my own without the person training me having to triple check it. I knew what I was doing and he knew I knew what I was doing. It was a great chance to see what I could do better. Failed? Probably any time I've put out an incorrect program. That's never a good feeling. When someone walks in and says, oh, this is wrong, we need to start over. That's never fun. That would be like the route programs when I put out incorrectly, and if they hadn't caught it, it could have caused a whole lot of scrap, which would be horrible. But it was a good chance to see how do we check our work and come up with a better process for it. Probably to embrace new experiences. That's actually how I started working here, was I decided to jump on something new. Probably the best way I would do that here is be the person to volunteer to take on new responsibilities, try making the new program we've never done before, or whatever new project that the engineers have come up with that they want to see that works. Probably to go ahead and try anyways, especially if it's something you're afraid of. Besides just jumping in and working here. Volleyball just for fun. It was not very good, but it was still fun to try. Guitar.
Oh.
I am not very talented. It sounds like a cat dying, but I still enjoy. For me, a challenge is a chance to try something new, an opportunity to master something I've never done before. It would be very boring if there were no challenges. Of course, there's always that little voice in the back of my head, you really want to do this? Is that a good idea? I try to force myself to take that challenge anyways. I'm just very grateful for the opportunity, and everyone has been very wonderful working with them. Everyone has been so welcoming. I appreciate that. Challenge the future, share the future.